Hi guys, Davorka here, and today I would like to talk to you about something that is very well spoken and discussed about in this sphere and this area, and that is the law of attraction. So I would like to give you my spin on it and how I understand it. And everybody has a different style and different way of explaining things. So maybe my way of seeing things and explaining things is going to help some of you more than whatever they heard before. So first, I would like to just give you a short story how I first learned about this concept. So basically, some 20 about 20 years ago, that was the first time that I heard about this movie and the book called The Secret. Right now, I do believe almost everybody knows about this book and the movie because it's so successful and so well known. However, this was my first touch with the concept of what the law of attraction is. When I first heard about it, I have to say that I figured, you hear about it and it's like, oh my God, it makes sense. It makes so much sense. And then, in retrospective, I have been actually intuitively using it all my life. It's something that we are on some level of consciousness. We all know how to use it and how to utilize it. However, unfortunately, our culture is not made in a way that is teaching us the right stuff. It's just teaching us how to blend in with everybody else, and it's not teaching us about the really important stuff like the law of attraction. And I believe the culture is based mostly on scaring people and putting people in their places so they wouldn't make much noises, I guess, something like that. But that's a completely different story and completely different discussion, and it's that here is not the place for that. So, law of attraction, what is it? So, it's something that it's here, whether you believe it or not. You don't have to believe it. It's the same as the law of gravity. You don't have to believe it, but if you jump from the fifth floor, you're going to get end up being on the floor and not in a nice way. So it's the same with the law of attraction. um, it's just here. So you putting your focus so much on that, oh my God, what am I attracting right now? It's a little bit silly because this works all the time. It works. The only thing that I would recommend you to do is just being vigilant about where you are emotionally and vibrationally, and actually where your focus is, because your emotions and your focus are actually driving you towards what is going to come and is going to manifest in your life. So this is the law of attraction. The easiest way to say is what you think about, you bring about, right? So I believe Dr. Wayne Dyer, I was listening to one of his teachings, actually seminars, and he was in his 70s at the time, and he said that one of the things that he knows for sure at that point is that we attract whatever we are, whatever person we are. And I believe that in the movie The Secret and the book The Secret, it's a great for somebody who has never heard about this concept. And if you need something to ease you into this field, let's call it like that, then it's great because it's quite simplified. However, it's good for the first point of understanding, but after that, it's not that easy. It's not so simple as described there. It's more complex. So the way that The Secret is showing you is basically you need to think about it and then you're going to attract it. But it's not just that. That's just the surface. It's deeper than that. And here is where the secret has the problem, and people who are just using the teachings from the secret, have problems with manifesting and with the law of attraction. It's not that the law of attraction doesn't work. It works every day, every single second in your life. The problem is that you're not taking the right steps. So what are the right steps? Just like Wayne Dyer said, you need to become the person that you are going to attract. So let's say, for example, a financial freedom, because that's, I think, one of the number one issues that people would like to attract in their life. That and health and love, those are three issues that people want all the time. So when it comes to financial or any other issue, you have to basically become the person who already is living the life that you wish for yourself, which on some level it's really difficult to imagine, because you're imagining and you're seeing things as they are. But there is one really, really big distinction, and that is that everything that is happening in your life at this moment is the result of your past thinking, past beliefs, past emotion, basically past you. So everything that manifests in your life, it takes a little bit of time. Whatever you think about right now, um, it just takes a little bit of time until that actually manifests in your life. How much time? It depends. Basically, it depends on you how difficult you find that to get. That's why usually when they say, like, if you want to practice the law of attraction and how to utilize it, or just manifestation, because those are two things. The law of attraction is the guiding law, and manifestation is something that you get out of that, right? The like an example of that, and proof that it works. So if you want to utilize it and if you want to practice it, the easiest way is just wish, like, for something, focus on something quite easy for you, whatever it is. So usually they say focus on getting a cup of coffee. And if you bring yourself and your awareness into that state of being there and just receiving the cup of coffee, you can imagine the smell of the coffee, the taste of the coffee, and how that feels on your tongue, the warmth of the coffee or the cold coffee. It doesn't matter. It depends on you which kind you like, and just release it to the universe, and see what's going to happen. You're going to attract it. The same goes with, going to, if you're driving around and you're trying to find the perfect parking spot, you're going to find it also if you just let it go. But there are few also things here. So first, you need to master becoming the person who already has it, which is one of the most difficult things, because we are so used to being responsive to the things outside of our body, right? So everything that is happening outside, it's like, okay, this is real, but this is all history. Actually, this is all everything that has been happened before in your head, and came with your vibration. Maybe you didn't imagine everything, but you were vibrating on that level, and that level brings that level. They usually say, like, you cannot try to get FM frequency and being dialed on AM frequency. It's that principle. It really is that principle. So you need to find a way how to be energetically on the same level as what you want to attract. And the thing is, a lot of times we are thinking about one thing to attract, and when we get there, when we finally master that, that's when the miracles happened. And also the same goes for the opposite things. If you're having a shitty life and shitty things happening to you, just try to listen to your thoughts a little bit, and what you're saying every day, and how you see the world. And that's going to give you a big answer, and of where you are and what you're going to attract next, because it's not, nothing is doomed. So the beauty of the law of attraction and how everything is, everything can be a really shift into the better perspective quite soon, but it all just depends on you. And also, there is a possibility of miracles happening pretty soon. I don't mean for you waiting for 1 day, 2 days, month, year for something to happen, but you can actually attract few things that can happen in a few minutes, and it's possible. It only depends on you, where you are as a person, and where your identity is, and what you think about as a person. So it's much more complex than just visual thinking and thinking about good things and hoping that everything is going to come back to you the way that you want it. And on the other way, on the other hand, at everyday life, you're complaining all the time. You're focusing on how fat you are. You're focusing on how people are rude, or how taxes are high, how mortgages are going up, how shitty things are happening, how the war is there, and your focus is there. I'm not saying be blind to it. Okay, acknowledge it, but do not put your focus there, and do not put your emotions there. Just try to bad things are going to happen. You think about it or not think about it. There are many people who are going to bring those bad things in the world. Why do you have to be a contributing member to that? So you, every day of your life, you are the one deciding what kind of life you want. So it's as easy as that. Do you want to be happy? Then do your best to be truly happy every day. If you are sick and if you are, in pain, you have to find something that works in your life, because there is not a person in this world that can say that they don't have anything that works for them. Even if you're all alone on the street, you're still like see the beauty of the trees around you, beauty of the nature. And maybe it would be for some of the people saying, okay, yeah, it's easy for you to say, but it is. This is the way that this works, and there are many people who have succeeded, even being in worse situation that you are probably right now. And all that it takes is basically shifting your mindset and changing your mindset from what it is right now and what you're bringing right now to what you wanted to have in your life. You just need to be consistent with that. And that's the whole secret actually of that. So that's the whole secret of law of attraction and manifesting. And I hope that this clarified some things for you, but just in case, I'm going to make few more videos going into more depth of that, because there are many layers of being vibrationally there. And it's not just wishful thinking. It's easy for somebody who is naturally a positive and optimistic person, and naturally sees most of the things in a positive way. For those person, it's much easier to attract things that they want, positive things, than for people who are mostly negative every day. Actually, those people who are mostly negative every day, they're also master creator, but master creator of negative things. So just think about it a little bit. I'm gonna make few more videos to go a little bit into depth, as I mentioned before. And if you have any comments, please do comment below, hit subscribe and like, and see you on my next video. Bye bye.